boat. The boat. Fall. Fuck. Fall. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Fuck you, Scott.
That was my phone.
Fuck
We have to restart the fucking...
I mean, no, we don't have to. But like,
I mean, that's an Umineko sound effect.
That's
You just play it.
Yeah, that scared me.
Oh my god,
That's
this is
like...
a long gap. Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Maria, that's
Great.
enough.
I'm so angry.
But what a surprise. I thought there was nothing that could scare Battler-kun.
This guy can't handle vehicles for some reason. Always yells about falling and sinking and stuff. You're a disgrace of a man, you are.
Aw, shut up. That thing was seriously shaking way too much. I just got a little stressed since it was my first time on such a small plane like that.
You call that a little stressed? Sounds like it'd be fun to take an overseas vacation with you, Battler-kun. Would you like to go to Egypt with your aunt? You'd get a ride in a plane for a full 14 hours.
There's a good plan. Battler-kun, you should go let Eva and Asan toughen you up some. Still, it's so hilarious. Wow, now. Everyone's got their own strong and weak points. It's bad to laugh at them.
Dad, you're laughing too. Hey, Maria-chan, you shouldn't laugh anymore.
Shouldn't laugh anymore? Ooh. Yeah, damn it. Is being scared of planes really such a big deal? Everyone's obviously thinks I'm a big oaf now. Transitions.
This is like really shitty ASMR.
Okay, man. We split up and took separate taxis from the airport to the...
ASMR.
Huh? From
Really
the airport to the...
ASMR.
Huh? I'm glad we're keeping that. Let's split up. Ah, fuck! Let's split up, gang.
What up, gang?
Let's split up, gang! Oh, Freddy, not yet. The mystery hasn't even started.
Okay.
Look at the clues.
We split up and took separate taxis from the airport to the harbor. From there on, we'd be taking a boat to the island. The islands are right next to each other, so the distance of the trip wasn't that great. By boat, it was a leisurely 30 minutes to the island. When we reached the pier where the boat to the island was anchored, we saw a figure waving at us. My friend.
Georgie-san. It's been so freaking long! Ah, Jessica-chan, it's been a year since I saw you. You've gotten taller again, haven't you?
Oh fuck, there's some weird shit that's gonna go down.
Yeah! Don't give me that. It's embarrassing when you say it. It's embarrassing when you say it every year.
Hey, Aniki, you've got to be kidding me. Is that really Jessica? No. Yeah, you know where this is going.
Wait a sec, George. Is that big guy Battler?
We both stared at each other. She definitely didn't look like that in my memories, but I do remember her crazy way of talking. Yo, Jessica. What's this now? You're kidding me. You look like a woman now. What are those? Boobs? Even you managed to get a chest. What are those?
Fuck.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Let me rub them. Let me. Yeah.
Don't screw around with me. I'm a blushing flower of 18.
I love you, Jessica.
Of course my hair grew longer and I got
So
beads.
Battler's 19.
Is he? Oh, word. Worm.
What, you think I got boobs just by fondling? Just by getting fondled by you,
Just
loser?
to get-
What the fuck?
No.
You misread that, but it's still equally as creepy.
Yep.
And speaking of you, sure, you got all ridiculously huge, but did you get a little stronger too?
Don't screw with me. I'll show you how much training I've done since back then.
You're pissing me off. I'll beat you at your own game.
This headstrong girl name is fucking
Consider me a Jessica.
Alright, bro. I'm glad you do that. She was born under the same unlucky star as me, sharing the same kind of weird name. Anyway,
Jessica.
it's pronounced Jessica. Fucking XD. She's Dad's older brother's daughter. Fucking okay, Battler. The older brother happens to be the oldest son of the Ushirimiya family, so for now, it means Jessica is the direct family heir. Since Jessica and I are the same age, and sometimes had little boy-girl squabbles with each other, we've always been used to fighting and joking around together whenever the relatives gather. Jessica grew more quickly, so she'd always beat me in terms of size and physical strength. When we scuffled in a contest of strength, it usually went Jessica's way. So even though I'd realized I'd grown bigger, part of my mind was still convinced that I couldn't beat Jessica.
What? Ah! What the? What are you getting all serious for? Ow! Ow! Ow!
Hey, this is nothing. Jessica, you've gotten weak.
Shut up! I'm a girl, so of course I can't beat a guy with physical strength forever, right?
Well, you've got a point there. The meat I put on my arms all went to your chest. Damn. It looks like it'd be a pretty even test of strength between my arms and your boobs, don't you think? Fuck, Battler.
I told you my boobs aren't for you to feel up.
I fucking love this kid.
This is fucking weird.
Yeah, it is. Oh, we're gonna start talking about Battler's dick now, I guess.
Fantastic. Besides, how about you? Did your cute little elephant San get a bit bigger to go with the rest of you?
Well, I hope whoever's listening to this is enjoying it. Stop it, idiot! No, you perv. I'll be ruined for marriage. Don't touch my crotch.
Fucking damn it.
I mean, like, got him.
Got him. Don't say stuff people are gonna misinterpret.
Honestly, I was supposed to huh? Honestly, I was so surprised at how feminine Jessica had become. I had to joke around like an idiot to hide it.
They're cousins.
They are cousins.
Now, this would not be like that much less weird if they weren't, but
like it's like more knowing that they are.
It's worse.
But like
wow,
XD.
you really got tits since the last time I saw you, little cousin.
Let me feel them up.
Honestly.
How about your dick? Is it any bigger, big bro?
I mean, like, I guess it's like familial joking, but it's still like.
That's not familiar. Fuck
That's
that.
not familiar.
Yeah, they're creeps. Well, considering what a bossy brat she was 6 years ago, anyone would be surprised. And I guess she's just as surprised. She probably wasn't expecting to lose to me in a test of strength. After losing that easily, she must be shocked at how much I've grown in the past 6 years. 6 years. Once again, I'm being shown just what a huge gap of time that was.
Crap. Total defeat. It's like I'm no match for you anymore. That's not true. Even Battler-kun must have his weaknesses.
I love that glasses shine. Fuck George.
Right, Maria-chan?
Ooh! Fall! Fall! Shh, cut it out, Maria. Let's keep that a secret, okay?
Fall? The hell are you talking about?
Sorry, but there's no chance you'll see that weakness of mine now. After all, the nightmare plane trip is already over and done with. Only thing left is a nice, quiet splashing of the boat ride. I never thought I'd start loving that piece of junk boat this much.
Huh? George Nissan, is there something wrong with his head?
Like, yeah, but like, you know.
You'll understand soon. Very soon.
XD. At the time, I didn't get what Anarchy meant by that big smile. What was that?
Oh. What have we here? Oh! Battler-san, how big you've grown.
Who's it this time? It's an old lady with an apron. Oh yeah, that takes me back. I remember now.
You remember her, right? It's Kumasawa-san, the servant.
I can never forget you, Kumasawa-bachan. After all, you haven't aged a bit in these past 6 years. If anything, I'd say you're looking younger than ever.
Oh, lately my skin's been getting quite smooth and silky. And look, hasn't my chest gotten bigger as well? How'd you like a little feel?
You're kidding, right? My breast
I'm
funding is strictly
serious.
limited to bouncy girls.
Oh, I was quite bouncy in my youth. Don't be shy. Fondle to your heart's content.
Okay, Kumasawa. Get out of my ears, Scott. Yeah, give me a break. It's girls I'm looking for, not grannies. The jokes I've cracked about Jessica are being turned against me. Come to think of it, Kumasawa has always been the type to tease people.
Kumasawa-san, stop that now. People with one foot in the coffin shouldn't jump around.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Cunt.
To sport with the young is the most rejuvenating medicine. Oh.
It's rare for you to come pick us up, Kumasawa-san. I wonder what's gotten into you. Usually, your lumbago kicks in whenever someone gives you a job to do.
It's like the sickness, I guess.
Eva-sama, you're as harsh as ever. I found myself with some urgent purchases to make, and while I was at it, I thought I would come welcome you all. Although it does give a bad impression if the one wanting to greet you is a decrepit old woman. Ha ha ha.
Oneva spoke sarcastically, but Kumasawa-bachan's years of experience were nothing to sneeze at. She was more than capable of smoothly and coolly deflecting that comment. Well, it feels bad to say it, but old Kumasawa-bachan may be past her prime as a servant. She might act as though she's in good health, but between the headaches and her lumbago, her body is wearing out. To tell the truth, the very fact that she's still working is impressive. How old is she this year again? She must be pushing 80 at least.
I'll never tell.
It's incredible that she's still able to act so cheerily.
You just seem to get more and more lively. Oh, that's right. Here you are. It's the tea I told you about before. Look, I bought you some. Please, do try it later on.
Aunt Rosa took a souvenir bag from her suitcase. To think that she remembered a promise that she'd apparently made at least a year ago and faithfully bought it. This sort of thoughtfulness was just like Aunt Rosa. She wasn't the kind of person who would forget or break a promise. Kumasawa-bachan seemed deeply touched, not only that Aunt Rosa had remembered this year-old promise, but that she would bring a gift to a simple servant like her. This woman's name is Kumasawa Chiyo-san. She's a senior servant who's been working at the Ushiromiya head family household for many years. As you'd expect from someone her age, manual labor isn't her strong point, but she's a kind of super servant who can handle just about anything else, from kitchen work to cleaning and laundry. It seems like her only flaw is a tendency to slack off. I hear she tries to get away from heavy or troublesome work by playing up her chronic diseases. I mean, like fair. In Kumasawa-bachan's case, this is probably a sign of craftiness rather than laziness, though it probably doesn't impress those paying her salary. Ah well, even if she's pretty flaky when it comes to work, I could never dislike her. I guess that's probably because of her cheerfulness and her constant smile.
Hey, glad to see you're still in fine spirits. How's your back doing then?
Even with the medicine, it's not getting one whit better. According to the doctor, nothing can be done for this one. It's what you might call an incurable disease. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Anyway, Jessica-chan just keeps getting prettier. Good thing she takes after Natsuhine-san.
Really? Personally, I don't think we look alike at all. I mean, I don't even want to be like my parents. 'Cause I got zero respect for them.
Fucking roasted.
Now, you shouldn't say such things. No, those are quite a few people who don't want to be like their parents in our family.
Ah, that's me. Fucking
You sure as hell better not take after
Battler,
me.
you bitch.
Fucking me, I don't like my parents.
Fucking me.
When they're right fucking next to him. God, Battler, what the fuck?
I love
You sure as hell better not take after me. Your nose looking like mine already pisses me off.
Jesus.
What are you talking about? You're surprisingly alike, you and your father.
Come on, you can't be serious. You think I'm gonna be like, oh, Beatrice?
No, sir.
Just how am I like Dad?
You're a lot like him, especially in how arrogant and prideful you are. Father's blood is especially strong within you, Nissan. Wouldn't you say, Rosa?
You and Nisa.
Fucking
She's
X,
older
dude.
than Rudolph.
Oh, true. Oh, absolutely.
Kraus.
Kraus Nissan and Rudolph Nissan are absolutely unbelievably like Dad.
Alright, already. Why am I the only one under fire from the girls? Hideyoshi Nissan, give me a hand, please.
My, Rudolph-kun, you're always so popular with the ladies. I'm jealous.
Ha 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 ha. As usual, you're popular enough to make me jealous. Well then, everyone, shall we all head over to the boat? Come now, Maria-san. Let's get on the boat together, okay?
Get on the boat together. Ooh. Everyone gets on together. Ooh. Hell yeah. This time around, I'm not going to be scared. I'm used to being shaken by the waves. With that piece of junk fishing boat, I'm less afraid of the shaking than the engine breaking down and the boat drifting off.
Oh yes, Battler-kun, I forgot to tell you. That fishing boat was completely worn out, so it was taken out of commission a few years back. Now we get taken to the island in a different boat. Oh, right! It's Battler's first time in the new boat. It's super comfy and freaking fast. It can go at crazy high speeds.
Oh, that means less travel time, right? That sounds great. Having to worry about sinking is less scary than being on a plane, but it'd still be awesome to get over it with as quick as possible. Ooh. Is Battler gonna go fall again? That's only on airplanes. Everything's fine now.
Anyway, it's the captain's pride and
It's
joy.
Jessica.
It is just.
But her facial expression
Yeah.
changed when that.
Anyway, it's the captain's pride and joy, kind of a modded high-speed boat. Seems he's got it pretty souped up. He was bragging about how he attached 4 base high-efficiency propellers to make it break 40 knots or something like that. He talks about it all the time, so I'm sort of memorized the spiel. Yeah, I've got it memorized too, since we hear about it every year. The captain says he's been obsessed with modding ever since he lost a speed contest with a foreign boat ages ago. According to him, that opponent managed to break 30 knots with just a fishing boat. And his thirst for a revenge match got him to build an awesome, all-new, super high-speed modded boat. I'm sure you'll just love it, Battler.
Super high-speed modded boat? My first thought this would be much better than some beat-up boat that might sink at any moment, but for some reason I got this feeling of foreboding. Probably just overthinking it.
Hey, Battler, maybe you should just swim to the island.
Battler-kun, you shouldn't lean over the rail too much. You might fall.
Ooh! Fall! Damn it! So this is why you're all grinning back there. So this is the super high-speed boat that the captain started modding. Oh yes, that piece of junk fishing boat from 6 years ago doesn't hold a candle to this guy. Whoa! It's shaking! Gonna fall! Ooh! Gonna fall! If I fall, I'll land in the ocean and drown. Where's the parachute? Where's the buoy? Give me a life jacket!
Wow! Battler, what the heck are you doing that for?
Excellent.
Fucking hell, that was me, bitch.
Oh, this is gonna happen a lot.
Should I read it?
Fucking who is this, actually? George?
Fucking should I believe it's George?
Fucking yes, that's George.
Jessica-chan, Maria-chan, it's not nice to tease Battler-kun. If you're scared, then just don't come on the deck. I think you'll be able to calm down a bit if you go inside the boat.
That's a no thank you, Anarchy. Shipwreck victims are always the ones inside the boat. The survivors are usually those on the deck during the accident, so I'm staying right here. But it's shaking! I'm gonna fall! Whoa! Shake, you're gonna fall! Ooh!
Maria, I told you to behave yourself. But Battler-kun, it looks like you really can't handle it. I'll go tell the captain to slow down for you.
You don't have to. That's Rosa.
Yeah.
Come on.
Whoa, Aunt Rosa, thank you!
I was thinking it'd be Rosa because she would.
I can tell you now that safe, slow driving is definitely the way to go, even on the sea!
Because George would say Maria-chan, not just Maria.
Fucking... Okay.
Yep.
Oh, Ava? Yeah,
Yeah,
Ava.
Don't do that, Rosa. Trials and tribulations are important for young men. Isn't that right, Battler-kun? You'd better be able to overcome a little scare like this. Otherwise, you'll never be able to go to Egypt with me or some shit.
If you're on.
Aunt Ava, you're so mean! Oh no, I'm gonna fall. Life jacket, parachute, wah! Wait, gotta spin it around and think that way. What's the enemy aiming for? Is he doing this to scare me? If that's what he's aiming for, too bad. Like hell, I'll be scared. But no, I'm gonna fall. XD. So after I made a huge fool of myself for a while, Aunt Rosa had a talk with the boat captain, and he slowed down to a more manageable speed for me. That's a bit better. I thought I was gonna die earlier. Apparently the max speed I can tolerate is extremely slow. But that just now was completely insane. The whole boat was shaking, sliding and leaping on the ocean's surface. It felt like I was riding on the back of a flying fish. Jessica was still guffawing at me as I leaned against the railing, tired and disheartened.
I lost in that strength contest earlier, but I'm glad to know I'm no worse off where it really counts. But seriously...
Damn it, go ahead and laugh. One of these days I'm gonna find your weakness and get back at you. And then your boobs will be mine to squish, quote, battler.
Yeah, sure, good luck with that one.
Ooh, battler, all weak. Yeah, battler's all weak. I want to die on land, not in the ocean or in the sky. Maria was patting my back, so I patted her head in return. Her expression was blank, as usual, but I realized that she wanted to console me. It's fucking...
It could be either.
Either or.
Fucking XD.
Umineko. Winner does it. Wait, okay, what?
I don't really care.
Go.
You do want it?
You can take it.
Alright. Battler-kun, the captain's throwing in drinks to make up for this. Would you like one to calm yourself down?
George Haneke and Kumasawa Bachan brought us all ice-cold cans of soft drink and covered with beads of water.
So Kumasawa would probably say Battler-sama, so that's probably George.
Oh, word up.
Fuck you.
Judging from Kumasawa-san's big grin, our parents inside the boat were probably all rolling around laughing at my moment of pure terror. Damn it, I'm so embarrassed. I can't bear to face any of them. If I didn't change the subject somehow, I had the feeling I'd be the butt of everyone's joke for the whole trip, so I tried to think of something harmless to talk about. Hey Jessica, how are Uncle Kraus and Aunt Natsuhi doing?
My old man and Ma? Unfortunately, they're fine.
XD.
Even though word out of their mouths is study,
Word out.
even though every other word out of their mouths is study, study, which pisses me off, I'm so jealous. Since it doesn't look like Uncle Hideyoshi or Uncle Rudolph would say stuff like that. No one. Oh no.
No one.
No one.
XD.
Before I had my exams, my parents kept... Are you okay, Scott?
Fine.
Fucking don't die on me, sir.
Seriously, don't.
Stop doing that voice.
You okay?
Fucking on your phone.
Before I had my exams, my parents kept pressing me about it over and over. I thought it was annoying then, but now I'm grateful.
I knew it. You really are awesome, Aniki. Anyway, I have to look after myself. No one tells me what to do. Well, it's not like I'd listen if they did.
Oh, Battler-san, have you still not returned to your parents' home?
Well, I kind of go back now and then. I've got lots of clothes and stuff left at the house I was living in until recently. Ooh, Battler has 2 houses? Something like that. Why? Why do you have 2 houses? Ooh? Ooh? Only Maria, who couldn't really grasp the situation, voiced this naive question. However, the others just shot nervous glances at me, choosing not to respond even though they knew the answer.
Maria, look, you can see the harbor now. Look over there. Can you see it?
Ooh! Saw the harbor, saw the harbor! Apparently, Jessica was trying to be nice by changing the subject. Ah, well. I'd rather not talk about it if I can help it, but it's uncomfortable to be treated like some kind of weird taboo. I don't mind it that much myself anymore. I may be a member of the Ushiromiya family, but the truth is that for these last 6 years, I've been living with my grandparents on my late mother's side, and I've even been using her family name. When those grandparents passed away one after the other, I basically had no choice but to come back and live with the old bastard. Don't get me wrong. I didn't just run away from home or anything like that. The only one at fault here is my dad. I don't really blame Kirie-san. Being able to hold that old bastard's reins and ride him out is no mean feat. Still, the way that old bastard betrayed my mom, well, unfortunately, I still haven't fully gotten over that.
Ahem. We'll be getting there soon.
George Anarchy cleared his throat, trying to change the subject.
Please forgive my indiscretion. It seems this old woman has said too much already. If I have hurt your feelings.
I don't mind it, and no one's feelings are hurt. Don't worry, Kumasawa-chan. Kumasawa seemed to regret speaking out of turn, but I was more concerned about being worried over for something like that, so I stood up and passed it off lightly. After that, I had a sip of my drink and head over to Maria and Jessica, who were gazing at the silhouette of the island. Ooh! Battler, I saw the island! Saw the island! There! Ooh! Where is it? Oh, I see it now. Even after 6 years, the island hasn't changed a bit. The small island silhouette in front of us had gotten pretty close. The island's name is Niijima. It's a small island about 10 kilometers around, located in the Izu Archipelago. X and D. Which one of those is right?
Archipelago.
Since they call this archipelago the Izu 7, lots of people think that there are only 7 islands, but that's not true. There's actually several more, and Niijima is one of the minor islands that don't get counted. Even if that weren't the case, I doubt you'd find many people who knew about this island. Only people connected to the Ushiromiya family ever go there. In other words, outsiders and tourists never have any reason to care about it, so you'll never find this island's name in a travel brochure for you readers. After all of Niijima, he didn't actually say that, by the way, just making that clear. After all of Niijima is an estate possessed by the Ushiromiya head family. Only the Ushiromiya family lives there, and only people connected to the Ushiromiya family come and go and go to and come from the There's nothing there except a harbor and a mansion. The vast majority of the island is still just uncultivated forest. Such a waste, when it could be made into a nice golf course or something. However, when you realize that the entire coastline is a private beach, it starts to sound pretty magnificent. You've probably guessed by now, but to put it simply, well, the Ushiromiya family is just rolling in dough. The head family apparently possesses a vast fortune, and down the others who make up the branch families have built up plenty of wealth for themselves, finding success in their respective businesses. I've been living a commoner's life with my grandparents' home for 6 years, so I'd completely forgotten, but the old bastard's house really is elegant, and everything about it is tuned to match the snobbish taste of the annoyingly rich. Come to think of it, I guess that makes George Anarchy, Jessica, Maria, and me wealthy, high-class gentlemen and ladies. Needless to say, none of us think of ourselves that way at all. I don't see myself as being rich, and George Anarchy, who takes self-discipline very seriously, doesn't let himself get too comfortable. Jessica is always complaining that she'd rather move to the city than be rich, and Maria's still a kid who isn't even interested in money at all. Does that attitude really make us any less snobbish? From the perspective of people in poverty who can't pay the bills, we really have been blessed with a lot. This isn't the place to explain any further, so I won't. Anyway, it's the same as not being able to choose the parents you're born from. I didn't ask to be born into a rich family, and I don't think it's really something to be envied. It can be pretty trying when people are prejudiced against you just because you're rich and refuse to judge you by your merits. As I pondered these sentimental thoughts, Maria started shouting and leaned over the railing. Ooh. Gone. What's wrong, Maria? Did you drop something? Ooh! Gone! Ooh! Maria kept yelling, gone. At first it sounded as though she dropped something, but while she shouted, she also pointed out over the ocean.
What's wrong? What's gone? I'll look for it too, if you want. What is it?
If she dropped something, she would probably have looked down at the floor, but Maria was pointing out over the ocean. One would assume by that gesture that she had spotted something, but she kept saying that something wasn't there. Strange. However, since my last memories of this place came from 6 years ago, I was able to spot it before Anarchy, who comes here every year.
I don't really understand that logic, but...
Huh? If I remember correctly, wasn't there a torii or something on top of a small crag around here? That's right, it was definitely there. I remember it well, since as we got closer to the island, the first thing to greet us, like a landmark. It's either George or Jessica.
Just Jessica, I think.
Wow, that's amazing, Battler. Even though it's been 6 years, you remembered.
It was here, wasn't it? I remember. Oh, that's probably George then.
It was here, wasn't it? I remember too. The Tutelary's God Shrine and that torii-like thing were standing all alone on the crag. And now that you mention it, they're gone, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they were still there last year.
Gone. Ooh. Maybe they were washed away by them waves or something.
By them waves?
By them waves or something. By the way, fuck you, Scott. It was a small crack, so it probably got worn away over time.
Well, that's my theory too. It was last summer that it disappeared, but they say
They say an enormous lightning bolt came crashing down one evening and smashed the shrine.
oh,
Worm?
Hello.
How's it going?
Doing duty.
Oh, sure.
yeah.
See ya.
All right.
Shook it.
I'm a little shook.
I thought that was like a noise complaint or something.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like someone else coming to use this room.
Well, continue, Scott.
The fishermen whisper that having a thunderbolt fall upon our tutelary god
Cut that out, by the way.
must be a portent of approaching misfortune. Cut what?
The RA command.
What are you
XD!
talking about?
What are you talking about?
Oh, good point.
Kuwabara.
Fuck you. Kumasawa-san smiled impishly as if teasing us, rubbing her hands together while intoning a Japanese phrase meant to ward off lightning. However, Maria apparently took this seriously and stared fixedly over the ocean where the crag housing the shrine god was supposed to be. A portent of misfortune. Ooh.
Enough, Kumisawa-san. Maria isn't old enough to get that kind of joke. It's okay, Maria-chan. It's just a coincidence. Nothing scary is gonna happen.
George Anarchy put a hand on Maria's shoulder to calm her down, but Maria's sharp-eyed expression didn't waver. Misfortune. Misfortune. Maria muttered that word over and over. Apparently, repeating a single word over and over is a habit that Maria's had for a long time. However, since the word she was saying was literally an ill omen, it was a bit creepy. Fuck, I need to work on Maria a little bit. Hey now, Maria. If you say it over and over like that, misfortune really will end up happening, you know? I tapped Maria's other shoulder. Maria whipped her head around, stared into my face, and spoke unblinkingly. Ooh, misfortune is coming. Huh? And just where is that coming from? I answered lightheartedly, trying to break the tension in the air. At that moment, Maria held up a finger, raised her arm high, and pointed up to the heavens. When I looked up, I saw that the sky was still as cloudy, but it had grown a great deal more leaden than it had been that morning. That's right, they were saying that a typhoon was approaching. We had planned to spend one night on the island, but if this storm doesn't pass quickly, I won't be able to make it to school on Monday. Well, I guess it makes for a pretty good excuse to be absent. Ooh. She apparently sensed some kind of misfortune in the cloudy sky. She's been muttering that non-stop for a while now. Girls at Maria's age tend to be very impressionable. She's just about the age that many girls start to get excited about sixth senses and whether they have any psychic potential and stuff. For all we knew, this might be due to her childish, sensitive nature.
It's okay, Maria-chan. The weather might get worse tonight, but tomorrow it'll clear up and become a pretty blue sky.
Ooh, pretty blue sky. Ooh.
That's right. By tomorrow, it'll be a pretty blue sky. There's no rain that doesn't end, and no clouds that never clear.
Ooh. Rain that doesn't end. Clouds that never clear. Ooh. I know the typhoon's coming, but soon it'll go away. It'll be okay, Maria. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Maria started yelling, ooh, ooh. It looked as though she was having a tantrum because no one could understand what she was trying to say. What in the world is Maria trying so desperately to warn us about? Unable to understand her, we couldn't help but feel a vague sense of misfortune. I've heard that everyone can feel the supernatural, but it weakens as you age. That might mean that Maria, the youngest one among us all, still possessed some kind of sense that the rest of us had lost. I wonder if that sense is sending her a warning. At that moment, Kumasawa-san quietly opened her mouth.
Rumor has it that long ago, Niijima was.
Kumasawa-san! Let's not talk about that right now.
Just as Kumasawa-san was about to tell some kind of story, Jessica sharply interrupted her. Jessica's tone was extremely firm for her. I wanted to push her further, just out of simple curiosity, but judging by the look on Jessica's face, whatever Kumasawa-ba-chan was likely to say would probably make Maria even more uneasy. If I did try to press her for the story, the odds were pretty good that it wouldn't be anything bright and cheery.
Oh, I do apologize about that. The wind here is hard to bear for the elderly, so if you would excuse me for now.
Gossipers have no reason to hang around after they've been told to stop chatting. When Kumasawa-san finally realized that she'd overstepped her bounds, she went back inside the boat. After she left, Uncle Hideyoshi showed up in her place. Since he'd arrived mid-conversation, he completely failed to notice the complicated atmosphere that hung about the scene, so he refreshingly and unwittingly swept that atmosphere aside. So in the end, it was his lack of tact that brightened the mood.
Looks like we're almost here. We're almost there. Okay, just a bit more. Took forever at the speed we went today, didn't it? Wonder whose fault that was.
Oh, Uncle Hideyoshi, give me a break already.
Come on, don't stop there. Seriously, thanks to Battler here, it's taking forever.
Ooh. Maria probably thought that everyone was refusing to listen to her. She hung her head, wearing a fretful expression. As she did, Georgianki crouched down to meet her eyes and spoke to her kindly.
Maria-chan, there's nothing to be afraid of, because we're all together. There's nothing to be afraid of if we're together. Go ahead and say it.
Oh. There's nothing to be afraid of if we're together.
Yes. There's nothing to be afraid of if we're with each other.
Ooh. That's right. Exactly what Georgianki said. If we stick together, there'll never be anything at all to be afraid of. Right, Jessica?
Yeah, no doubt about that. What George Nissan says is always true, Maria.
The George truth.
Ooh. Georgianki-chan always true.
Yes. I don't lie.
Yeah, he's the George.
So trust me.
Jesus, Scott.
There's nothing to be Fuck my mother!
I mean...
That scared the shit out of me. Fuck me. And it was delayed, too.
Turn on your fucking ringer.
Put it on
Please,
vibrate,
Jesus,
I'm
kill your
sorry.
ringer. Oh, my heart.
Good old Beatrice popping in. Did you read this?
There's nothing to be afraid of if we're all together.
Ooh. George Oni-chan doesn't tell a lie. I trust you. There's nothing to be afraid of if we're all together. Ooh, not afraid. Maria jumped into George Aniki's arms and hugged him tightly. Give me a hug, yeah.
God.
After Aniki patted her head, she jumped away again. Her facial expression had undergone a 180-degree change, turning back to normal. She was once again the ordinary Maria. Ooh, there's nothing to be afraid of anymore, because we're together. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's it. You look all better now. You're strong, and that's awesome. Ooh, I'm awesome.
Hey now, what's going on here? Maria-chan didn't get seasick, did she? Hmm?
Well, something like that.
Fucking yes, Scott? Okay, Worm.
Probably take a call. Well, something like that. We'll be arriving soon.
The harbor was already drawing near. Oh, end of the chapter. Okay, Worm.
Holy shit, alright.
Dick.